What is happening, guys? Another week is here and we are back on your screens right here on 3Music TV. My name is Kojo Trip. It's been an amazing day so far, but we're climaxing with Breaking Bites right here on 3Music TV. Like I said earlier, I'm not doing this alone. Get to bring you, all your favorite stories from your various social media platforms to educate you, do other things like play the games, the emoji games, and then a few other things here and there. But I'm not doing this alone. I'm doing this with the lovely
now Koshie Lamptey. Of course, guys, you're welcome to Breaking Bites right here on 3Music TV, exactly where we get to bring you all the stories that are trending in and around the world of entertainment. Getting into our very first story for today, King Promise becomes the very first Ghanaian to perform at the Basketball Africa League halftime show in Kigali. He shut down the stadium with his electrifying performance at the BK Stadium in Kigali. It is so beautiful to actually see that he becomes the very first Ghanaian to do this. He's been on a number of international stages that, it's of no surprise that he's actually been at this particular stadium to mash up the place. What do you think about this?
Well, yeah, when I heard it, like when I saw the story, I was pretty excited about it. J. Cole actually used to play in Rwanda when he decided to take a year to play basketball. So I wish that maybe he was still playing basketball there when, King Promise got to perform there. But still, I think that, basketball is becoming like a really huge thing in terms of like investment and stuff in Africa. So it's nice to see that he's one of the very first few Ghanaians, the very first Ghanaian at that, to participate in something of the sort. We're making it a big culture here. And it's good to see him. Shouts to
yes. Now, talking about how he's become the very first Ghanaian to do this, I was actually looking forward to more how do I even say this, more stagecraft, because I saw his choreographers on stage with him, but I expected more. Like I really expected more, because once I saw that, the only reminder I got was of Rihanna's performance
at the halftime show.
Of course, I could just see that. I could just vividly see that. I'm like,
but I can argue for him that it's not the same budget and stuff like that.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying that immediately I saw that it was Rihanna's performance that actually, although it's just different stages, it was actually giving the vibe that these choreographers could have also done way better. But there's always a better time to do better things. What do we have up next?
Well, but moving on and talking about more opulence and affluence, we're talking about Davido is in the news because he flaunted $500,000 worth of diamond in his teeth, which he says that is permanent, and also his $2 million chain in a dazzling display of luxury. 30 billion gang is actually $2 million worth of it around his neck. This one, all you need to do is just kidnap Davido and take out his teeth. Okay.
And you pay for it.
And you're good.
You pay for it.
Davido is flaunting that. He says apparently he's got, $500,000 worth of diamond put in his teeth permanently, the grills, teeth. And then he has $2 million worth of it around his neck with a $30 billion gang.
Doesn't that thing look heavy?
I'm pretty sure it is heavy. It's expensive, so definitely heavy. He spent a lot of money on it. In addition to his fleet of luxury cars, his mansions, Davido is actually really living the high life, and he's making sure that his success is not just head, but you can see it when he shine teeth, when he walks around and he's swagging up and everything.
Did you see him at his manager's wedding
when he was crying? I was wondering why he was crying. I honestly don't understand.
Maybe it was too good to believe that this man that he has known all through his life is actually getting married to a woman of that sort, because
he's just crying for the woman. It's hey. You don't know what's going on.
Of course.
But shouts to Davido. Nigerians are really big when it comes to display of wealth, and let me just say opulence, okay? Let me say opulence. Go and look for the word opulence. Opulence. You see, Sikabebre.
Enough. Let's check out our funny video of the day.
So that video reminded me of when I was younger and I got into. So there was this masquerade, right? They were parading.
You know, to date, I can't stand them. Like, I'm not capping. See, I can't stand them all. So back to what you were saying.
So they were in the procession, right? And then my mom was getting ready. We were going somewhere, and I hid and I came outside. I went into the street. I went to join them. I was that in my back. I know that's not what happened to the boy.
Why?
I don't know because I wasn't. Who
was doing that?
I don't know. I wasn't in the attire, so I wasn't in the attire. So it was like, where are you from? Who are you? You know.
And you were a kid.
I was a kid. Right?
No sympathy. They just did that.
Since then, I've not really been a fan of like masquerades. You know. So I mean, and plus they scared me one time. You know, like it was at our gates. Someone knocked on the gate. I went outside. There was nobody there. And they just popped up from the sky. I just ran back inside screaming.
So sorry about that.
Yeah, so I've not really been a fan. I think that's what happened to the boy. Just a little scared.
I mean, talking about that now sounds very funny. Yeah, but I'm sure that day it wasn't. It wasn't. All right, guys. So that has been our funny video of the day, and we hope it made you laugh. We are going to get into our top listers for today, where we look at the top 5 oldest football clubs in the entire world. Yes. Now, at number 5, we have Stoke City, which was founded in 1863, and it is 162 years old this year, 2025.
Yes, at number 4, we have Notts County, which was founded in 1862 and is 163 years old.
I love how you just did yours. All right, guys, now at number 3, we have Harlem, which was founded in the year 1860, and it is 165 years old this year.
Yes, at number 2, we have Crazy Wanderers, which was founded in 1860 and is 165 years old as well this year. At number 1, drum roll, go.
At number 1, we have Sheffield FC, which was founded in 1857, and it is 168 years old.
Yes.
That's a really long time.
Yes, and Sheffield FC is actually the oldest football club in the world. And all these teams, are in the UK, are based in the United Kingdom.
Let me ask you.
Exactly where, go ahead.
Go ahead. Which is the best? Which is the best among this list?
Currently, I would say Stoke City. Currently, like based on.
You know what I would say?
What would you say?
I would say Cray Wanderers.
Why?
Because of the name. Because of the name.
They are wondering. Well, I'm wondering why you would say that. But
no, not the Wanderers. No, I mean that is not like a good way of defining something to be the best. But I mean, it's just me, and then
it's crazy, isn't it? Okay. Anyway, what do we have next now?
All right, it's time to celebrate all the amazing people that were born today, 19th May. Yes, and the very first person would love to celebrate is the man that is trending, the man whose song is one of the best currently. I'm talking about the man Omale, who turns 28 today. When I saw this morning, right, I was like, Omale is 28. Like, I thought but he looks 32 or something, but he can't tell me his. Don't go hard on me. I mean, age is just a number, like people say. Now, Omale is a Nigerian Afrobeat artist known for blending Afropop, R&B, and high life. High what?
High life, yeah. Nigeria.
See, this is to all those who would want to argue that Ghanaians have nothing to do with high life. Okay, this is just to serve as a reminder. I know that yes, he is in the brackets of the genres of his music, but high life originated from Ghana. This is just a reminder. Okay, I mean, yes, he's been putting together Afrobeat, R&B, and high life with emotional lyrics and smooth vocals. He rose to fame with his 2020 debut EP Get Laid, featuring hits like Bad Influence and You. His acclaimed album Boy Alone, which he released in the year 2022, further cemented his status. See, over this past weekend, right, I was just soaking his song with Davido. And I was just paying attention to the lyrics, how he pronounces his words and in his music. I'm like, yo, this
His
guy
enunciation is different. Eh?
yes. And it's just so smooth. Like it gets you in the mood. Like, yo, where you from?
Nigeria.
Where are you? All right, guys. So another amazing artist celebrating his birthday today is Marshmello, who turns 33. Now, Marshmello is known for being a popular electronic music producer and DJ, famous for his hits like Happier and wearing a signature marshmallow-shaped helmet. He's never shown his face, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes you wish you could actually do that in music, but
right.
Depends on where you're from.
Yeah. Sia also was doing that for some
then
time.
She decided to.
Yeah.
I mean, hers was for a different reason.
Yes.
But,
Yeah. All right, guys. So these have been the amazing celebrities that were born today on 19th May. If we are also born on 19th May, happy birthday going out to you. And do you have a blessed one? What do we have?
Yes, we have the emojis game where if you get it right, you know what you're going to get. Right?
He will give you a movie ticket.
Okay, so today we have a Ice Cube, not the rapper, but we have an Ice Cube, or if this one is in your freezer, it's Ice Block that you can chew, right? Ice Cube, and we have a ship, half a ship, but I mean it's an emoji of a ship. Let me know what song this is.
See, guys. Trip can be the bad person here, but with me, you know that I always come in with the good stuff. I want to give you a hint. I really want to give them a hint. Like, see, if you're on this planet Earth and you've never seen this song. You've never heard of this song, see, you need to go back to Venice or somewhere else.
You need to be Jack in the Box.
Bruh. Because you should know this.
See what I did there. Jack in the Box.
All right, guys. So on our last episode, we had a monster and a track. This is monster tracks.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So this brings us to the end of BRKN BYTZ right here on 3 Music TV, exactly where we get to bring you all the stories that are trending in and around the world of entertainment. We also get to celebrate all your birthdays with you because, I mean, what's this without you? My name, of course, is now Koshie Lamptey, and with all pleasure, I did this with my main man.
Because the trip is in the building, you already know what it is. It's 6 p.m. It's almost 7 by the time you're watching this, and I'm headed home to go and sleep. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Bye, guys.